Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a Make It Miniverse nature series. I'm super excited about this one because I wanted it so bad. Let's get into it. We have fruits and vegetable mix with Happy Grow Co. And then it shows a strawberry and a tomato. We have our tweezers as always. We have a trowel as we've been getting. And we have a square planter box as we've been getting in some of the past ones. If you can see in the background, we have lettuce and carrots. Very exciting. Okay, and we have a trellis here. This is to support whatever we got. And then a little thing like you'd find at the store. I'm very excited to use this. It's blue, it has holes in it, and you would normally get fruit in it or vegetables. And then let's see what we got here. Let's unveil it. My God, I am very happy to announce we have tomatoes. I'm going to clip this little plastic string, pull it off, and we are going to take the paper off. I'm so happy that they did this because this makes me so happy. Look at this. We have a little root system down here. It looks like roots. We have tomatoes, which they are not only flimsy, so that is cool, but also look at this. They are detachable so that you can detach them, put them in your bin if you want to pick them. It is the coolest, smartest idea ever. I'm so happy about this, and we can put it back on there. This is so cool. I kind of wish I thought of it myself because I am so jealous. So what we're going to do is place it in our planter here with the soil. Oh my gosh, I keep knocking everything over. And as I've been doing is taking my trusty, dusty, white, not white at all, yellow bowl here, cutting the soil open and placing it in the bowl. One moment. Come on. Get out of there. I find that it's easier to place it in a bowl or another container because you can rip it up like this. Kind of rip it to act more like a soil. It is a kinetic sand, as I say every time, so it kind of structures whatever you put it in. So it looks like the bag until you take it out of the bag. And what we're going to do is plant our tomatoes basically in the soil. And then we're going to put our trellis around it, and I will show you how to do that. Okay, so I think we'll put a little bit in the bottom here. Move this over. Every time we do a new one, it's a little bit of a, not a challenge, but a new, new obstacle. Okay, so I'm going to place it down there, a bottom layer, just a very thin bottom layer. And in the picture, it shows it looking like this because we have the big one. We're going to be zigzagging it through the trellis. And then the other one is going to be popped out the side of the trellis. Very cool. Okay, so take it, put it in the middle here. Actually, you know what? Before we even put it in there, let's just put it through here. They made it flimsy so that you can basically pull it through, and my tomatoes are going to pop off. So I will put them back on. It shows it putting it through the bottom and then the top. Darn, okay. So it basically shows me that they pulled it through here. Just take it easy, because you might end up knocking all the tomatoes off. Pull it through. Come on, you can do it. You just gotta talk yourself through it, and the tomato plant through it. Plop that up there. And trust me, this is what it's like when you do it in real life too, because it's a pain in the butt. And the second one shows it going through this one as well. Here. Pop it up. We're going to put it through there. Come on. Do your best to pull it up. Pull leaf through here. I guess we'll pull that cherry tomato. My goodness, I'm dropping the tomatoes. We will place them on again after. And that's how it's supposed to look with a little more structure. So basically, we're going to pop this through here. And you know what? The one good thing about this one is it doesn't move. Okay, just check. Sorry, I just had to check the thing. We're going to actually, I'm going to put this one through here. Come on. Plop it up and over. Come on. Go where I want you to. You know what? I feel like this one's going to look, even the picture, I'm disobeying the picture today. I feel like it's going to look better on the middle to close to top. Like that. Well, you know what? Actually, you know what? No, it doesn't look better. It's because that the big one takes over. So I'm just gonna do what it says. Make sure you move the leaves and things where you need them. This is a little challenging. This is more challenging than I thought it was gonna be. Pop that out there. Oh my gosh. Put that through there. I want that tomato to be front and center. That's what the picture shows, but mine's not looking. I think it's because I decided to do this. Throw this back under here. That's how it's supposed to look. There we go. So hold it up more straight. Basically like that. Okay, not bad. And it shows it kitty corner, so basically whatever the corners are, we're gonna do it opposite. I will place all the tomatoes back on after, and it'll be easier to rearrange after. Okay, so if you've seen any of my other videos, we'll take the soil here, we're gonna jam it in around the roots and just go around all of it, press it in. There's some strawberries ones that are kind of like this too, so I really want to get them as well. And as you see, no shame to anybody who does decide to not secure it in place, but to me it's a little annoying if it keeps moving around, you know. It just doesn't make sense to me. I want my things to be secure in place. So take your trowel and squish it down like you are planting a real plant. Make sure you push it in the middle so that it touches the bottom of the plant where the roots are. Okay, keep going around. Push that a little back there. Keep pushing it down. Keep pushing it down. Do the best you can. And if you've seen any of my other videos, I will be putting some resin in here so that it stays secure, because I do not want this popping out. Once I put it where I want it to be, I want it to stay where I want it to be. And then I can rearrange my tomatoes a little better. So squish all the soil in there. That looks pretty good. It's going to be displayed like this. I will fix it after as well. Okay, so we're going to take clear resin. If you don't have any, I recommend you get some. I'm going to squirt some here, squirt some out back, and squirt some on this side. Okay, so what we'll do now, take your toothpick, spread the resin around everywhere that there's soil. The resin will absorb into the soil, or it's not real soil, of course, but the sand. I'll make sure I get the resin around the plant up there so that it is secure around the trellis edges. Keep patting it down. And what we're gonna do, pat it down the best you can, squish it next to the things, and we're gonna let it sit for like a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes. I'm gonna pause the video. The resin will seep into the soil / sand, and it will make it look wet rather than, this looks really glossy right now, which I don't want it to look like we overwatered our plants. But if you've seen any of my other videos, trust me, it works. All the things in the background there, we did it with, and it works really well. I'm not saying I invented this technique. It's just a very good way to do resin projects. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video for a few minutes. I'm gonna let it seep into the soil, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I let the resin sit in for like about 5 minutes. As you can see, look, it doesn't look as glossy. It kind of looks like a wet Oreo. If that's a weird way to describe it, but you know when you dunk an Oreo into the milk sometimes and it just absorbs it? It looks wet, but it doesn't look like glossy. So I'm gonna secure this down where I want it, and then I'm going to put it in my light and give it a good cure for maybe 2 minutes or so, and we will come back. Well, I'll do some product shots, and that will be the finish of the video. I have a few cherry tomatoes or regular tomatoes that fell off, so I'm going to place them back on after. This is more secure. I found that I was trying to put them on there and just kept moving around, and I really want it to be where I want it to be, and then it will be perfect. So thank you guys for watching another video. I'm so happy that I got to do the tomatoes. I'm going to be in search of the strawberries so that I can do those as well. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you enjoy.